I have spoken with a great majority of our clients, and there's a mixture of emotions. There's relief, there's appreciation, which, you know, if you can understand from a survivor who's lived with this their entire life, and they're appreciative of our work, versus the bravery that they've shown is kind of overwhelming. There is satisfaction with the acknowledgement from the Archbishop that they're to blame and that they failed. There are obviously apologies back in 2007, but not for this set of victims and not for this set that came forward. So the Archbishop's statement and acknowledgement of their fault and their harm goes a long way. I think we had claims in this litigation spanning from the 1950s to near present time. They're sexual abuse by members of the Archdiocese or members of orders of the Catholic Church. Majority of them are priests, but there are individuals within schools and run by the Archdiocese as well. So, and all of these are for minors. You know, obviously it was an adversarial proceeding, but I think our goals were aligned between us and the Archdiocese. The Archdiocese ultimately knew they were going to pay a significant sum of money. What that sum was obviously changed over the course of a year and a half, but it was with the goal to put these cases to rest and to not go to a trial and not go to a situation where they wouldn't end up paying plaintiffs. So in that respect, as opposed to earlier litigation that was driven up to near trial, the goal was different here, and I think to the Archbishop's credit, he wanted this done. To the General Counsel of the Archdiocese, she wanted this done, and it was just the right amount of money with the right agreements in place. One of our goals was absolutely the highest amount possible, but with consideration that we do not push them into a bankruptcy process that we know will delay the process for 2 or 3 years. This group of plaintiffs tends to be older and tends to have been abused 30 or 40 or 50 years ago, depending on the span of time, and they don't have as much time to wait this process out. There are existing cases that will fall outside this, and Archdiocese knows that. There's probably not a lot, but there are cases that will fall after this, and there's probably cases that will come up after. I don't know that the Archdiocese has solved completely their issue. I think they have taken strides to attempt to, but there are still those in the ministry who are not only accused priests, but there are those in the ministry who allowed those priests to exist. I think the hierarchy of the LA Archdiocese, in particular the Archbishop, is going to try and do his best, but I don't know that he can completely solve the problem.